Hello guys, Sapams here. Today I'm back with another video. This is another Noob to Pro series over here. So today we are trying out this new game known as Sword League, and in here today we go from this new gladiator to the gladiator god. So if you're interested to watch the journey of me becoming the strongest gladiator, watch this video till the end. Then maybe you might learn a thing or two how to become the strongest yourself. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So at the beginning of the game, I was sent to a random island where I was forced to fight this training master guy. And here's the battle. So, as expected, I defeated this guy pretty easily. I mean, how can a gladiator god lose to such weak opponents? So, as expected, I was rewarded with some loots, and that helped me become pretty stronger. So, from this, I was going around the place because I was new. So, I was exploring the place and I bought some weapons. I equipped my new gear, which made me look drippy, but the drip was quite nowhere yet where I wanted it to be. But these guys underestimated my thirst for battle when they put me in this island. After the equipment restock, I went and challenged my next opponent. He didn't know what was coming for him, so y'all can see what happens to him in this next clip. Not close at all. I mean, I screwed up a few times because I was still getting used to the controls of this game, but this guy was nowhere close to defeating me. That was so easy. Too easy that I couldn't even complain. So, after this battle, I was rewarded with some pretty decent items. I was quite glad that I wouldn't have to go around naked anymore. I mean, what kind of gladiator god goes around with equipment like that? So, I was soon befitting the mantle of the gladiator god. So, after that, the gladiator took some time to rest as he was exhausted from the battles that happened that day. But the journey was just starting. For the next day, he will fight a lot of battles that will get him higher and higher in the world. Soon the night was over and the gladiator god woke up. He was talking to the people in the town while preparing for his next battle. He would need quite the good gear to face his future opponents. He was talking to the sword dealer, who seemed to have pretty great swords in her inventory. After that, he soon bought the best sword over there, and he became quite strong. His power level jumped a whopping 6,000, and he was really ready to face his next opponent. Well, that would be a no challenge. It seems like you will have to see for yourself how the battle went. It seems like the only part of the battle that was worth putting was the part of the gladiator king getting the loot. The battle was too easy, so easy that it could be considered a breeze. The gladiator king, after the battle, was considering his next opponent while checking out the future opponents. He decided to beat the poor guy again in order to extort the remaining equipment out of him. Well, that was quite funny. After beating up the poor guy a few couple more times, the gladiator god felt pity. He went in search for a worthy opponent now, and the only one he could find was this guy, who was stronger than him. But that did not make the gladiator god afraid. He went and challenged that guy. And what a battle this was. This was the closest battle the Sword King, the Gladiator King had yet. They were going toe to toe with each other, exchanging strikes, falling down, getting back up. But at the end of the fight, the Sword King just had a glimmer of his health remaining. Only when the guy was at the same, but the guy managed to finish him off. He defeated the Sword King when the Sword King made a mistake. But this defeat only added fuel to the fire. The Sword King knew that if he challenged the guy next time, he would be able to defeat him. And so he did. This was another close battle, but not as close as the first one. The Sword King managed to finish him with ease, but he was still a worthy opponent and an opponent to be respected, regardless. The Sword King had grown with his defeat. He was one step closer to becoming the Gladiator King. In this journey, a lot of things happened to the Gladiator King, which led him to grow even further and not make him fall down to his knees. That's what changed him. So, after the win, the Sword King was left wondering because his next opponent was the strongest in the entire island. So, he had to prepare himself thoroughly. After the legendary battle, the guy and the Sword King managed to become quite good friends. The guy said that the next guy that was in line was the strongest guy in the entire island and the strongest guy he had ever known. And that Sword King would need to train a lot if he wanted to stand in front of him. The fight was going to be tough, but the guy offered to help train the Sword King. The Sword King went for a training arc for at least 3 episodes. It was quite legendary. After the time skip and the training arc, the Sword King managed to become really strong. And now he was standing in front of the strongest guy in the entire island. It was a few days ago when the Sword King was new to the island. Bare bones, a new gladiator. Now he's here, standing in front of the strongest guy and challenging him to a fight. Quite legendary. The Sword King thanked his friend before going away, and he was ready for the fight now. After the intense training arc, Sword King has gotten so strong, it seems like he hadn't realized it himself. He managed to cut down his opponent, the strongest in the entire island, with ease. He defeated him very easily. At the end of the day, he had nothing and no one to thank but himself and his dear friend. If you're watching this, friend, I'm really thankful to you. But Sword King was not satisfied. His thirst for battle was growing, and he decided to challenge him again, to feel that feeling of victory again, and realizing how much stronger he had gotten. It wasn't same anymore. The battles had gotten too easy for Sword King now, and he realized there must be more this world had to offer. So he decided to leave this island. Leave for the world to explore. Decided to explore the whole world, to find stronger opponents, to fight them, and become the strongest in the world. That would let him become the real gladiator god and the sword god. But before going out of this island for his journey, he wanted to thank this island. He wanted to thank what it had offered in his journey, the memories, the friends, the opponents, the rivals, the people who had helped him, all of them meant to him. They would always be within him as a big part of his journey, and he will always remember that. So he looked back, reminisced his memories before leaving for the whole world. The Zuchaber Island would always be known as the place where the Sword King started his journey and will always hold a special place for him. Well, that was it for the season 1 of the Sword God series. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for watching this long. And second of all, if you like this video and you would like to see more of these type of videos from me, comment down below what games I should cover next. Like the video, because that's just like motivates me more to keep producing videos like this for you guys. Comment down below what you liked about my video, subscribe and press the bell notification so you don't miss out any of my videos, and just share it with your friends, because every bit of support means a lot to me. Well, that's all I have to say. Again, once more, I'm thanking a lot now, but thank you for all of y'all, because if not for you, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So, thanks a lot. So, this was the beginning, the end of the start of the journey of the Gladiator King. We will be seeing him in a different island next season. So, make sure you look forward to that. And yes, by then, until then, take care, stay safe, and bye bye. See y'all in the next one.